taking the energy from being very light. Yeah.
UFC 314 is going to be wild. Ilia Topuria is set to defend his title against Alexander Volkanovski. Jiří Procházka's training is crazier than ever. Strickland is stirring up drama again. Let's dive into all the big stories.
But unbelievable power by Topuria.
Glance, miss.
Boom! Out cold. You see his body immediately collapse. Out cold.
Ilia Topuria shocked the world at UFC 298. He knocked out Alexander Volkanovski in the second round and became the new featherweight champion. It was a huge moment. Volkanovski had ruled the division for years, but Topuria ended his reign in style. Now the rematch is on. Volkanovski wants his belt back and is already training hard. He's been working with top fighters like Dan Hooker and Israel Adesanya, pushing himself to be better than ever. Rumors say the fight is set for April 14 at UFC 314 in Miami. Fans can't wait. Will Volkanovski make a comeback? Or will Topuria prove his win wasn't a fluke? Topuria is riding high. He's the first Georgian UFC champion, and he's confident he'll stay on top. He's hungry to show that he's not just the champ, he's the best in the world. But Volkanovski isn't backing down. He's determined, experienced, and has faced adversity before. He's been the king of the featherweight division, and he wants his throne back. This fight is personal. It's not just about the belt. It's about pride, legacy, and proving who's the true champion. Who do you think will win? Will Topuria stay undefeated, or will Volkanovski reclaim his title? Either way, this rematch is going to be epic.
It's sinking energy. It's not racing. You're not trying to race up here. It's actually going towards speed.
It's look very active.
Jiří Procházka doesn't train like a regular fighter, he trains like a samurai. His mindset is all about discipline, honor, and mental strength. He follows the Bushido code and takes inspiration from Miyamoto Musashi's The Book of Five Rings. For him, fighting isn't just physical, it's a way of life. His training is as wild as his fighting style. He doesn't just hit pads and lift weights. He punches wooden posts to harden his fists and strengthen his core. He even spends days in complete darkness without food to test his mental strength. Sounds crazy, right? But for Jiri, it's all about sharpening his mind. And it doesn't stop there. He meditates daily, sometimes using ancient standing techniques to improve focus. He believes a strong mind can make the body unstoppable. That's why he trains not just to fight, but to master himself. This approach makes him one of the most unpredictable fighters in the UFC. His movements are explosive, his strikes are powerful, and his mindset is unshakable. That's why fans love him. He's not just a fighter, he's a warrior. Can this unique training keep him on top? Will his Bushido mindset carry him to another championship win? One thing's for sure, Jiří Procházka is unlike anyone else in the UFC. Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker used to be fierce rivals. Now, they're training together. This shocked fans everywhere, but Adesanya says it's been a game changer. He stated, "It helps. It brings energy and it helps my development as a fighter."
Hands down, just leaning back out of the range of those kicks. He's got to be very careful.
Whittaker nearly on his feet. Adesanya trying to close it out. Israel Adesanya.
For years, these two were at the top of the middleweight division, battling for the belt. Adesanya even knocked Whittaker out at UFC 243 to take the title, but things have changed. Adesanya has decided to let go of past rivalries, not just with Whittaker, but also with Alex Pereira. He says it's made him a better fighter and brought back his love for the sport. But here's the real shocker. Adesanya and Whittaker have been sparring together. When footage of their training session dropped, fans couldn't believe it. These two used to trash talk each other, and now they're pushing each other in the gym. It's a huge sign of respect and growth. Adesanya believes this new mindset is helping him evolve. Instead of holding onto past grudges, he's learning from former rivals. And with his fight against Nasruddin Imavov coming up, training with someone as skilled as Whittaker could be a huge advantage. This is what makes MMA so special. One day, fighters are enemies. The next, they're learning from each other. Will this new friendship help Adesanya dominate again, or will Whittaker use it to his advantage in a future rematch? One thing's for sure, this is a story no UFC fans saw coming.
When he takes that, see how she slid her back foot? That is boom. Ow! Why
That
did you
wasn't the
pick me,
titties,
Lord?
yes.
John Strickland isn't one to hold back, and when it comes to Nina-Marie Daniele, aka Nina Drama, he's not afraid to speak his mind. Nina, known for her unique style in MMA interviews, has been making waves in the community. Her content, full of personality and bold takes, has caught the attention of fans and fighters alike.
Are you bleeding today or what?
No, I just entered my luteal phase, though.
Is that why you're a little difficult?
I'm being difficult?
I mean, you're in the corner, you're a little difficult.
I was trying to get the fire under.
Recently, Nina took a playful shot at Strickland, suggesting his in-ring style doesn't always match his tough guy persona. Fans were buzzing, wondering how Strickland would respond. True to form, Strickland didn't hold back. He fired back with his usual fiery commentary, proving he's all about giving as good as he gets. But despite the back and forth, Strickland has made it clear he respects Nina and her work. He defended her against critics, saying that Nina's approach to MMA storytelling is fresh and needed. While some may question her role in the MMA world, Strickland praises her for giving fighters a chance to show off their personalities beyond the cage. This dynamic has sparked tons of talk in the MMA world. Is it just playful banter, or is there more to this friendship? One thing's for sure, Strickland's candid, no-filter style mixed with Nina's bold interviewing approach makes for one entertaining duo. Whether you love them or hate them, you can't deny they're keeping things interesting in the MMA world.
Because I got unfinished business there, I really want to achieve something there. I want to get a belt in that division. Does that mean I wouldn't take another fight here? No, 100%. If there's a great fight to have, I would do it. And then once I have the belt, maybe, you know, I'd move up. So and just make my life easy.
Michael Venom Page is stepping into the cage to face Shara Bullet Magomedov in what's set to be an explosive matchup. The fight is scheduled for UFC Saudi Arabia on February 1, 2025, and fans are buzzing with excitement. Magomedov comes into this fight undefeated with a record full of knockout wins, but MVP isn't backing down. In a recent interview, Page shared his thoughts on Magomedov, calling him a serious threat. But don't think for a second that MVP is intimidated. He's confident in his abilities and ready for the challenge. Page's striking game is one of the best in the sport, and he's faced similar styles before. One thing fans are looking out for is Magomedov's deadly spinning back fist. It's one of his go-to moves, but MVP isn't fazed. He's been training hard to counter Magomedov's strengths and exploit any weaknesses. Page has the experience, and he knows how to stay cool under pressure. This fight is expected to be a war. Both fighters are known for their fast, flashy styles, and it's sure to keep fans on the edge of their seats. Page is pumped for this opportunity and says he's ready to put on a show. Will Magomedov keep his undefeated streak intact, or will MVP show the world why he's one of the most exciting fighters in the division? We can't wait to find out. UFC 314 is going to be epic, with Topuria versus Volkanovski, Jiří Procházka's wild training, and MVP facing Magomedov. This event is packed with drama and excitement. Like, share, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below.